Yeah, we were talking about this game too. You know why? Because it was actually really good, right? It surprised me. A game from the West actually has really good story and actually something that I would say done pretty damn well and I would care about. Yeah, shockingly so. It really was. And also, I really want to talk about. I don't know if I should. I don't know. I don't know if I should talk about it in full detail of how I feel about Blonde Blazer and Invisigal, because there's that whole debate that's going on when it comes down to it. But at the very same time, I really, really do, right? But I don't want to give out too many spoilers about what the hell happened in this recent episode, just in case some of y'all, I don't know, watched it or something like that on YouTube like I did, and essentially want to keep the story for itself. So I probably won't say anything about what happened in the last 2 episodes. I'll just keep that into myself. But when it comes down to it though, I will say for sure, my ass was tweaking the entire time. I haven't said this, and obviously we haven't talked about this on video at all, but watching the whole thing, I was already on team Blonde Blazer the entire time. So anytime I saw Vizzy on screen, it was really on sight. My ass was basically like, Vizzy, what the fuck are you doing? That's basically exactly where I was. It was where I was at the time. It was how I was feeling watching that whole thing. I was crashing out. It was a terrible time. But when it comes down to it though, I do want to talk about the game itself, and maybe, you know, tomorrow or whatever day we actually talk about, you know, Blonde Blazer and how she's the right choice. I might title this video the same way, but you know, in the future video, maybe Blonde Blazer is still the right choice or some shit like that. But I want to talk about the game solely because it's less of a game and more of a story movie that you're kind of playing out, honestly. But also at the same time, I don't hate it. It's really damn good. Dialogue especially, right? Because I feel like if you're going to tell a story with dialogue in it, and if you're gonna really go about that, it has to be done well. If it's not done well, it ends up falling flat on your face, and it's not really all that good. But the dialogue, dude, it carried. Lots of content creators that played this game in particular, when it was saying stuff about what should happen next, it ends up happening next. That's really good dialogue in the way it was happening. It wasn't like predictable, but it was like a good kind of predictable sort of ish type of dialogue that was happening. Crazy characters, crazy ass world, all that sort of stuff, right? It was really damn good. It was honestly one of the best stories I've seen the western side of the world kind of make in terms of a game in the last 5 years. Am I tripping for saying that? I kind of feel like that is the case, but at the same time, this was fun. This was dead ass fun. I easily would say if this could be in a game of the year sort of situation, like of a specific category, like maybe best narrative or something like that, I would deadass give it this game. I would deadass give this game a best narrative sort of category when it comes down to it, because it's really damn good. It's actually like really damn good, right? Definitely a lot of adult content in there for sure, but I don't think they overdid it. I don't think it was anything that was like, you know, like, oh, this is like some Vizzy Pop type shit where they just keep cussing endlessly. And it was cussing a lot, but it wasn't nearly as bad. I would definitely say the choices until like the last episode really feel like it didn't matter until that last section. But for the most part, it did do a lot of things I, you know, wasn't really expecting it to do and do it well. I kind of was expecting it. The only thing I was a bit miffed on that I really didn't like personally was the fact that Blonde Blazer for most of the time was kind of like sideshow, and obviously they want you to focus hard on the Invisigal, and that was kind of what it was. And outside of the whole me not liking Invisigal sort of thing, I kind of didn't like that, just because you're giving so much screen time to Invisigal where Blonde Blazer is also a choice, and it's like, what's the point of even having the choice of going with Blonde Blazer if she's basically going to be just, you know, sideshow? Like, that's just how it felt. That's just how it was. It was kind of ridiculous personally, and I didn't really like that at all. So I'm not really a huge fan on the fact that one of the love interests that you could have is basically like not even a thing that's there half the time. Like, yeah, she'll do a little bit slash stuff, she'll be there in certain ways, but she isn't there completely, and it sucks ass. Or there wasn't even a full section where we learn more about Blonde Blazer or anything like that, and it's just like, what are we even doing, right? What are we doing, right? That just basically how I felt the entire time. And also, and again, for a little bit of a sneak into the next time I'll talk about this game, mainly to glaze Blonde Blazer, she literally gave us no bad reasons at all to not want to go that route. I'm not gonna sit here and cap. There's only one bad thing, or at least one red flag that she really did, which was put a tracker on us, but that's really about it. And I assume, because there's trackers on every hero, I assume it's not nearly as bad as I think it is. So it's a little weird, but at the same time, I'm not really ultra pissed off about that, right? So it's like, what are we even doing? What? I'm not even like all that mad, right? It's just like, it's kind of like a precautionary measure from what it feels like. And also, she was kind of like mad cool the entire time. I'm not gonna get into it, but she was like really damn cool. I ain't gonna sit here and lie though, again, it was a really good game. If I had to put out choices of what I would have done personally, at least in terms like main 3 choices, I would have never cut Sonar, because first of all, like, it's moist critical, Mantis is funny, I'll keep it a stack. Second of all, obviously would have went on a date with Blonde Blazer, like, no shit. And then the third thing of everything I probably would have done, oh, and cut Invisigal, because there's an option where you can do that, which pretty much I think the damn trailer kind of, you know, teases the idea that that's an actual option for the last episodes. So it's not a giant surprise, but you can. I'll be cutting Invisigal every moment of that time. You think I'm about to let her ass just slide in, especially after what happened in the last episode? Bitch, please. You gotta go home. It's time for you to get your ass home. It's just an absolute GG's. But yeah, ultimately, still, this was a very good Peak experience, honestly. If you haven't watched it, like, just do so, because it is very crazy. I will also say, content creator wise, why is Releasy kicking up with like the best plays? He's literally choosing so far the options I would choose. That is deadass how I would play. I would have Sonar on the team. I would have done the Blonde Blazer route. You know, I would have chose Waterboy, which, let's just keep it very much a stat. Waterboy is kind of goated. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. You could definitely say he's lame as shit, but also he's kind of goated when he counts. Like, he kind of is. So Waterboy kicked a lot of ass. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I think the only other thing too, I guess I could say, is that I wish we knew exactly how strong the limits of each of the real superhero characters actually are. Because like, when you look at Blonde Blazer and you were looking at her and like, oh damn, she's powerful, she can do like a lot of cool shit. But Shroud was not necessarily ultimately worried about it, and it kind of made me wondering, you know, how strong is Blonde Blazer actually, right? Because there was some things in the moment of the last 2 episodes where it's kind of like, huh, I thought she was actually more like a Superman type or a Supergirl type, right? And then Phenomenon's kind of the same damn boat. I would have thought, yo, he does all this other cool shit. He's basically like the Superman of this verse. So it's like, what is happening? Why can't he handle certain things? It feels a little weird that we don't necessarily know. But ultimately, it wasn't all that bad. Again, it was pretty damn good when it comes down to it. So yeah, don't want to keep talking because I feel like I'm about to keep spoiling shit, but it is what it is. It's still just a good game. Again, if you haven't watched it, it's actually pretty damn entertaining. And yeah, possibly the best narrative I've seen this year, if I'm gonna be absolutely real with you. But that's all I want to say for this one. So hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, be sure to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification on your way out. Also follow my socials, and if you'd like to donate to the channel, Kofi Cash App is available as well. And that's it. That's been Mojay, signing off. Have a blessed day.